Good evening, everyone. Welcome to your Wednesday virtual pub quiz with NYC Trivia League and Quiz Night America. My name is Meredith. I'm going to be your host this evening. How's it going? Hope you're having a nice Wednesday. It is week 6 of season 52 of NYC Trivia League. Thank you so much for playing with us tonight and every other time that you've played. You're the best. And if you're checking out the game for the first time, let me tell you all about it. This is where you can come to get your fully interactive answer sheet. Come on over to quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. If you happen to be watching this video on Twitch or one of the other services that we stream to, simply come to that website and the video is embedded directly on the page. It's quite handy. So when you get there, you'll notice that we're looking for some basic sign-up details from you. This includes a team name and email address, and then you can let us know in a drop-down menu whether you're in the league, if you want to join the league, or you're not interested in that tonight. Whatever your situation is, you're welcome to join us. If you live in our namesake New York City or anywhere else in the world, in the universe, hello aliens out there playing with us tonight, get signed up for the game. We're going to be playing 4 rounds of trivia. Each round has 10 questions in it. Each question is worth 1 point. Categories 1 through 3 are question and answer style rounds, and our 4th and final category of the evening is a picture round. As I ask you all the questions tonight, they will pop up directly on your virtual answer sheet. So that means you will be able to see the questions as I'm asking them. Some of them will have multiple choice options, but I believe most of them, if not all of them tonight, in fact, are going to be short answer questions. Enter in the response that you believe to be correct, and then please click the button that says Submit Answers before your 20-second countdown timer expires. Keep an eye on that countdown timer. You can change your response before the countdown timer expires. Just make sure you click that Submit Answers button again. And in the event that you should spell something wrong, we do want to make sure that you get the points you deserve to get. The wonderful Trivia Peter working behind the scenes here tonight. He will see to it that you get the points tonight. Thank you, Peter. Our 4th and final category this evening is going to be a picture round, which will function differently than rounds 1 through 3. I will walk you through those details when we get to that point of the quiz. If you're just joining us, hello there and welcome. I am Meredith from NYC Trivia League and Quiz Night America, and we would love it if you'd come play some trivia with us tonight. This is where you can get your fully interactive answer sheet, quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. Fill out those sign-up details. Click that button that says Join Game. I do have 2 rules for tonight's quiz that I ask that you kindly abide by. Rule number 1, the most important rule: there's no cheating in trivia. No crying in baseball. No cheating in trivia. Don't look the answers up. This is a virtual quiz. We are all here joined on our computers. So, I know you're on the internet. Kindly refrain from looking things up this evening. Rule number 2, don't give away the answers in the chat. The chat is there for us to talk to each other. We love to hear from you. But please don't give away the answers. This is a virtual quiz. I'm sorry, I don't know why that's tickling me, but it is. Hi, I'm really glad you're here. Come on over, get yourself signed up for the quiz at this website, quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. Enter in those sign-up details. Click that button that says Join Game. It's 8 o'clock Eastern time. That means it is time to get this thing started. Welcome, everyone, from our first team to get signed up this evening, the Helsinki Syndrome, down to the most recent sign-up, Trivia Rocks, and every team in between. I welcome you to the quiz. I wish you luck. Let's get into it. Our first category of the night, we're talking all about whoopsies. We got some mistakes that we're going to be talking about in round number 1. Let's do it. Whoopsies. Question number 1. John Travolta has had a couple of mishaps at award shows, like mistaking Taylor Swift for drag queen Jade Jolie at the 2019 MTV VMAs, as well as introducing what actress and singer as Adele Dazeem at the 2014 Academy Awards. Who is Adele Dazeem? It is wild to think that this was 8 years ago. Uh, does anyone remember the next year they invited them on stage together as presenters and they tried to like make it a bit that he was going to like right his wrong and then he ends up like holding her by the face and it just got even weirder. It's Idina Menzel, your correct response for number one. The wickedly talented Idina Menzel. Our second question of the night: what pop singer and co star of the reality TV show Newlyweds created one of the most watched moments in 2003 when questioning whether a can of Chicken of the Sea brand tuna fish was chicken or fish? Who made that blunder? Your correct answer is Jessica Simpson. Jessica Simpson, Newlyweds. That was that show with her and Nick Lachey. Jessica Simpson, most famous these days for her excellent shoe brand. 76% of you got that correct. Here's number three. During the 2015 Miss Universe pageant, what comedian and TV host mistakenly announced that Miss Columbia had won the top award, only to backtrack a few moments later to correctly announce it was Miss Philippines? Who did that? Rosemary coming to Astoria tomorrow. What movie are you seeing at the Museum of the Moving Image? It's unlikely you're going to run into Dante, but it could happen. An answer for you for number three is Steve Harvey made that mistake. 89% of you got that one correct. Our highest scoring question of the game thus far. Here's number four. During the 2022 Major League Baseball season, Javier Baez, who plays for what American League Central team, had the most fielding errors of any player with 26? Javier Baez, name that team. A new Disney doc playing for free at the Museum of the Moving Image. Thank you for the plug. We'd love to check that out. They play really cool movies there. I love that they rescreen old things. Javier Baez had the most errors and plays for the Detroit Tigers, is your correct response for number four. Our fifth question in this round: what member of the Beatles caused a wave of backlash after stating during a press conference that the band had become more popular than Jesus, leading to boycotts and even demonstrations of people burning and destroying their albums. You got a 1 in 4 shot. Who said that? The person who said that the Beatles were more popular than Jesus, it was John Lennon. Your correct answer for number 5. Hope you got it. Let's see how you did. 84% coming in with the correct answer. Number 6, maybe it was the tiger blood racing through him. But what Two and a Half Men actor accidentally tweeted out his personal phone number while intending to send a direct message to Justin Bieber? What a funny mistake to make. And I wonder why he was trying to reach out to Justin Bieber. It's Charlie Sheen. Charlie Sheen, your correct response. He was making all kinds of moves at that time. 92% of you got it right. I do see here that we've got a couple of folks who haven't answered a single question. So I'm guessing that they're not actually playing. It looks like a social to me. Question number 7. What 2012 Republican presidential candidate released an app on which the homepage featured the typo, "A better Americia"? Who was that? I do not believe there's anything weird going on downstairs. I do think that someone's talking loudly on their phone outside. So if you hear some noises in the background, that's likely what it is. An answer for you for number 7. That presidential candidate was Mitt Romney for a better Americia. Question number 8. Do your research before getting a tattoo, as what pop singer was informed after posting a photo of her new tattoo written in Japanese, which she thought meant 7 rings, actually translated to mean barbecue grill. Rosemary, yes, our neighbors downstairs are not, they're not, it's not a family or anything like that. It's a business. And it's kind of a rough business where sometimes people might get into it. I don't know. Yeah, they got some issues. It's a car share service. Okay, an answer for you all for number 8 is Ariana Grande. Ariana Grande. She's got a tattoo that says barbecue grill. Hope she likes barbecue. Question number 9. Warren Beatty knew something was awry when presenting the Oscar for Best Picture at the 2017 Academy Awards. He shared the contents of the envelope with what co-presenter and co-star of Bonnie and Clyde, who enthusiastically declared La La Land as the winner, only for Moonlight to be correctly announced as the rightful recipient of the award. Who was that co-star and co-presenter? Hello, welcome. All right, an answer for you. Faye Dunaway is your correct response. Faye Dunaway. Oh no, Ariana Grande's name spelled with too many N's. Thank you for keeping us honest over here. And absolutely, we were just being accurate to the round here. Major whoopsie. Appreciate it. We'll make sure to fix that for the future. Things happen. We try our best. Faye Dunaway, your answer for number 9. And we're on to our final question of round number 1. H&M made a brilliant typo on a t-shirt back in 2015, quoting what inventor, saying Genios is 1% perspiration and 99% inspiration. Name that inventor. Genios is 1% perspiration, 99% inspiration. This one, my hint of the night on Instagram. It's attributed to Thomas Edison. Thomas Edison, your correct response. 82% of you got that one right. Follow me on Instagram. I give away a hint every single time we bring you a new game. You can find me at Trivia Meredith. Give me a follow. I will help you out just a little bit. Our next quiz is going to be on Monday, right here at 8 o'clock Eastern Time, quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. And it's Halloween, everyone. Dress up, join us. Let's have some fun on Monday with our next quiz. Our second round coming at you in one moment here. First, we do private events with NYC Trivia League and Quiz Night America, and we would absolutely love to work with you. You can reach out to me. I am our private events coordinator. And right there, you can see is my email address, meredith@nyctrivialeague.com. We do in-person events, virtual events, and hybrids of the two. We welcome you to reach out to us. We'd love to work with you. Let's get into our second round of the evening. It is in the category of U.S. presidents minus one letter. All of your answers in this round will be a U.S. president's first and last name minus one letter somewhere in their name. The subtraction of that one letter will make the president's name fit the clue that is given. I've got a couple examples for you all. Here's your first one that's worth 0 points. This second president and founding father took some construction tips for the White House from studying local beavers. So take that president's name, subtract a letter, and type that in. We're looking for first and last name minus one letter somewhere. Remember, folks, in this round, only one letter is going to be missing from a US president's first or last name. Your answer will be the president's first and last name, and take one letter out from somewhere in there. For this one, for instance, your answer would be John Dams, as in John Adams. Minus that A, you get John Dams. One more time to practice at this. Here's example number 2. This one also worth 0 points. The 42nd president wasn't feeling well. Maybe he ate too many Big Macs. Much talked about this president's love for fast food. It is ill Clinton, as in Bill Clinton, minus the B. So your full answer that we're looking for is ill Clinton. If you simply put ill, that's not what we're looking for. Please put both the first and the last name, minus one letter. Here's our first actual question of the round. So there will be 12 questions in this round. Here's number 3. The president responsible for the Affordable Care Act just loves saying roll tide. The president responsible for the Affordable Care Act, Barack Obama. A fan of Bama, it's Barack Bama. Your correct response for number 3. Question number 4. Little did we know that this peanut farmer, humanitarian, and frequent Habitat for Humanity volunteer also plans and serves food at weddings and large galas. Jimmy Carter becomes Jimmy Cater. Cater, Jimmy Cater. Question number 5. This 41st president loved visiting Ithaca, New York to take in its iconic vistas and steep rocky walls and streams. Ithaca, known for its gorges. It's Gorge H.W. Bush. Gorge Bush Sr. Gorge Bush, everyone. Question number 6. This president thought his kids might learn a thing or two about trickle down economics by reading them Charlie and the Chocolate Factory as a bedtime story. So we're looking for the first and last name of a president minus one letter somewhere in their name. Ronald Reagan becomes Rolled Reagan, as in Roald Dahl. Rolled Reagan. Question number 7. This 22nd and 24th US president was a dog lover. He considered naming his dog Spot or Fido and landed on this other classic dog name. Include his last name, of course. I don't think this president actually did this, but he really should have. He named that dog Rover Cleveland. Rover Cleveland, your answer for number 7. If you're looking for a great dog name, keep that one in mind. Our 8th question of this round. This president, known for his Depression era vills, joined Marty McFly in 2015 to race on their futuristic boards. Your correct answer for number 8 is Herbert Hoover. Herbert Hoover becomes Herbert Hoover. Question number 9. Remember, there are 12 questions in this round. Here's 9. This president from 1909 through 1913, and only president to go on to become Chief Justice of the U.S., knows all the correct nautical terms on a ship and can tell you that stern is also called Herbert Hoover. We'd like to thank you, Herbert Hoover. Yes, I also know that from that. And I hope I know it from other things at this point in my life. But, musicals are a great way to retain things. An answer for you for number 9. Another word for a stern is aft. So we were looking for William Howard Aft. William Howard Aft. Question number 10. This president's doctrine stated the US would not tolerate colonization or monarchs. He didn't want England to take over his favorite city in Iowa. Team 578, trading cats and dogs. Peter and I were talking about this around just yesterday. We got those dogastrophe, dogacombs. Yes, 100%. That was a fun round. Maybe we'll bring it back. We could do edition number 2 of Trading Cats and Dogs. Number 10, that city in Iowa is Ames. We were looking for Ames, Monroe. 2 more questions in this round. Hope you're having fun with it. Here's number 11. This Vermont born Republican president loved watching the Chipmunks, but he definitely had a favorite character. That president is Alvin Coolidge. Alvin Coolidge. Our final question of this round. The protagonist of The Scarlet Letter inspired this president when he came to power after Garfield's assassination. How appropriate that his middle initial is A. The correct answer for number 12 is Hester A. Arthur. Hester Arthur, your correct response for 12. That brings us to the end of this round. Some of you may be relieved to hear it's over. Others of you clamoring for more wordplay. We had a round in the past called Wordplay Nerdplay, and in my mind it was always Worldplay Nerdplay. Wordplay rounds. I love them. I hope you love them as well. Let's check in with our standings 2 rounds into the quiz. I didn't do a score update to condense our quiz a little bit up at the top here, but 2 rounds in, we've got a big tie for 9th with 18 points. Team Cockroach, the next desecration, Team 578 and Team 578, as well as the corrected 1099s and Team Cockroach. Also in 9th, the Helsinki Syndrome, tied in 2nd with 19 points. The Rubber Yolks, so Jay-Z's Hall passes Chris Gaines. The spookiest Nando, Dead Serious, 7 Degrees of Sand Deal, 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks, and limited edition Sketcher Yeezys in the lead right now, all on their lonesome. The only team to have a perfect score 2 rounds in, 20 for 20, J and J. All right, we've got 2 rounds down, 2 rounds to go. Stick around after tonight's quiz and please check out the movie quiz. You can find the movie quiz at 9 o'clock over at play.themoviequiz.com. Tonight, the theme is all about monster movies. Stick around. You can get your fully interactive answer sheet over there. You can see it below me. And follow at Trivia Man on Instagram to get some sweet hints. Hope you play tonight. Let's get into our 3rd round of the evening. It is in the category of jazz. Jazz is the theme. 10 questions in this round. Here we go. Number 1. With albums like A Love Supreme and My Favorite Things, legendary jazz musician John Coltrane was most famous for playing what musical instrument? A man of many talents, he played the clarinet, but he was most famous for playing the saxophone or alto saxophone. Your correct response for number one. Question number two: the title of what 1930 song by Hoagie Carmichael purportedly refers to his sister? A rendition by Ray Charles 30 years later changed the meaning and became an iconic Southern standard. Hoagie Carmichael wrote, and then later Ray Charles performed Georgia on My Mind is your correct answer for number two. I believe, I don't know if it's official, but it's a state song of Georgia. Number three, bossa nova is a style of samba mixed with jazz. One notable song from the bossa nova genre is The Girl from Ipanema, whose titular neighborhood is located in what country? Where is Ipanema? Ipanema can be found in Brazil, is your correct answer. Number four, one of the most famous jazz albums in history was Miles Davis's 1957 jazz album, Birth of the what? This word lends its name to a style of jazz that features more relaxed tempos and a lighter tone. That Miles Davis album was called Birth of the Cool. That's where Cool was born. Your correct answer. Cool. Number five, what 911 actress voiced fictional jazz artist Dorothea Williams in the Pixar movie Soul? Look, I might be wrong, but I looked it up earlier, and this show, 911, has already been on for 6 seasons somehow. I'm astonished if that is the case, because I felt like it just came out a couple years ago. But that actress is Angela Bassett. Angela Bassett stars on 911 and plays Dorothea Williams in Soul. Number six, jazz composer Cole Porter won the first ever Tony for Best Musical for what show based on the Shakespeare play The Taming of the Shrew? Name that musical. Confirmed 6 seasons of 911. Maybe they do like 2 seasons a year or something. I don't know. It feels like that show started 3 years ago, not 6 years ago. That musical with music by Cole Porter is Kiss Me Kate. Our seventh question of round number 3. Lowdown is a 2014 biopic about jazz pianist Joe Albany that is based on the memoirs of his daughter, Amy Jo Albany, who in the film was portrayed by what actress who plays Princess Aurora in Maleficent? Lowdown about Joe Albany featuring the actress Elle Fanning. Elle, you've been legally blinded, everyone. It happened. Also starring in this movie Lowdown as the character Gran is none other than he got legally blinded and close called in the same question. It's a beautiful thing. Elle Fanning was your answer. On to our eighth question of this round. It was a tough one, though. Only 38% of you knew that Elle Fanning played Princess Aurora in Maleficent. Now we know. Number 8. Some of the most famous jazz bands in New Orleans include Preservation Hall, Rebirth, and this brass band named for a neighborhood in Mid-City, New Orleans. David Simon created an HBO series in 2010 about this neighborhood. That band and TV series share the name. Treme is your correct answer. I like this suggestion. You've gotten illegally close. Absolutely. Treme. 2 more questions in this round. Then we've got the picture round to close us out tonight. Here's number 9. Charlie Parker had the nickname Bird, and in turn, he recorded a single in 1946 with what one-word title, which means the study of birds? Rosemary saying earlier she knew Hoovervilles from Annie. I know this answer from the Dinosaurs TV show had a cassette tape they put out and they talked about this word. It stuck with me. It's ornithology. An ornithologist studies birds. Ornithology, your correct answer. And our final question of this round, number 10. 2 of the most notable figures in the history of jazz were Louis Armstrong and Ella Fitzgerald, who collaborated on some albums, including a suite of selections from the opera Porgy and Bess. By what American composer? Who wrote Porgy and Bess? Porgy and Bess, written by George Gershwin, is your correct answer for number 10. Gershwin. That brings us to the end of this jazz themed round. Hope you're having fun with the game thus far. One round left to go. We've got these donation widgets directly on the page. Send a tip our way if you're enjoying the quiz. We love having you here. Click on one of those links. Thank you so much to those of you who've contributed in the past. If you can donate just a little bit here tonight, it would mean a whole lot to us. Thank you. Tied right now in 5th place going into our final round with 27 points. Team Cockroach, the next Desecration. J&J, Team 578, the corrected 1099s, and Team Cockroach. We've got a 3-way tie for second with 28 points between the spookiest Nando, 7 Degrees of Sandil, and Team 570. 8 in the lead right now with 29 points. They've only missed one thus far. 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks. Our final category of the evening, the picture round. We're talking all about fast food chains by food. In this round, you are going to see 10 images of food, famous food items from fast food restaurants. It is your job to name the fast food chain based on the image of their classic food. Famous, very famous. Let's do it. At the end of this round, we will have a tiebreaker. What fast food chain serves up this here delight? Looking for the name of the chain, not the name of the dish. Name the chain. Image number 1. Yes, it's a hamburger. Specifically, it's the Whopper. We're looking for Burger King is your correct answer for number 1. 76% of you recognized that Whopper. Image number 2, please name this fast food chain. We've got some sliders over here coming from White Castle, a crave case of sliders. It's White Castle. Image number 2, or rather, number 3. Name this fast food chain. You got those two all beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun. It's McDonald's. That's a Big Mac right there. McDonald's, your correct response for number three. Number four, name this fast food chain. These pretzels and pretzel bites come from the chain. Auntie Anne's is your correct response. Auntie Anne's. Oh man, Shaq used to have Auntie Anne's franchises. Bummer. Bring it back, Shaq. Number five, please name this fast food chain. This here is a Crunchwrap Supreme off the menu from Taco Bell, is your correct answer. Image number six, please name this fast food chain. We got that blizzard there. You got to have the printing upside down so they turn it over to prove that it's nice and solid in there for you. It's from Dairy Queen. DQ, your answer for number six. Number seven, please name this fast food brand. This here is a spicy Italian from Subway. Subway, your answer. Three more images, and we've got the tiebreaker question to close out the game. Here's number eight. Name this fast food chain. They got their iconic square burgers. This sandwich is called Dave's Triple. It's from Wendy's. Wendy's, your answer for number eight. Image number nine. Please name this fast food chain. This here is a classic beef and cheddar from Arby's. They do have the meats. Our final image of the round coming up in one moment. After that final image, we've got that tiebreaker question, which, as always, is going to have a number as an answer. And your goal in placing your response to the tiebreaker question is to guess as closely as possible to the correct number, meaning you can guess over or under. Whoever's closest will break that tie. Name this fast food chain. One of my faves. So we got a burrito and a burrito bowl from Chipotle. Your correct answer for number 10. That brings us to the tiebreaker question this evening. Here it is. As of December 2021, how many locations does Chipotle have worldwide? Place your best guess. Come here. I've got an answer for you all. As of December 2021, Chipotle has 2,966 worldwide locations. 2,966, your correct response. If you ended up in the top 15 or so teams, we will figure out what happened with the tiebreaker, and we'll post the results over on our Instagram at NYC Trivia League. Keep an eye on that, and we'll see what happened. Thank you all so much for being here tonight. It's been a pleasure being your host this evening. Remember, please stick around. The movie quiz is coming up next over at play.themoviequiz.com. It's a ton of fun. I hope you stick around for it. And also, we will be back here on Monday. You can find us here at 8 o'clock Eastern Time at quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. We would absolutely love to see you then. Yes, it's Halloween. I'm going to be in costume. Dante's going to be in costume. Are you going to be in costume? I hope so. Take some photos of your team. We want to see it. That's right, Team 578. We're having a costume party on Monday. So we'll see you then. And let's go over our final scores for the evening. Congrats to our top teams. Let's see who made the winner's circle tonight. Coming in 18th place, we've got a tie with 32 points between Luke Ass, The Answerers, and Chi-Chi's Forever. In 16th place with 33 points each, The Midnight Club and Dead Serious. In 15th tonight with 34 points, Gord Squashington. In a tie for 12th with 35, The Beer Naked Ladies, Catman Don't, and The Helsinki Syndrome. Tied in 6th with 36 points, Jack Ash Incorporated, The Rubber Yolks, Team Cockroach, The Next Desecration, Team 578, and Team Cockroach. Tied in 3rd with 37 points, J&J, 7 Degrees of Sandeel, and Team 570, 8. In second place tonight with 38 points, the spookiest Nando. And our winners this evening, big congratulations go out to 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks, who finished up tonight with 39 out of a possible 40 points. Impressive score, 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks. It's been a joy, everyone. I am Meredith from NYC Trivia League and Quiz Night America. This is Dante. Thank you, Peter, for keeping things going behind the scenes here tonight. Thank you, Cullen, for making this game possible. And thank you, Mur, for creating the software you all played the quiz on this evening. Stick around. The movie quiz is coming up next. You're great. I like you all. Donate if you can. You got those tipping widgets on your page.